Verbs by Mr. Jirayut. What is verb? A verb is doing words. A lot of verbs describe actions. The example: drink, eat, run, swallow, swim, float, sit, walk, rent, stand, twist, dip, straight, smile, sleep, hit. Is, am, are. The words is, am, and are belong to the verb be. You use am with the pronoun I, and you use is with the pronouns he, she, and it. Here are some sentences with the verbs am and is. I am David. He is a policeman. She is a good swimmer. It is a wild animal. You use is with singular nouns too. The example: Ali is a lawyer. Lucky is a clever dog. The camel is a desert animal. A duck is a kind of bird. The wall is very high. The playground is full of children. The sea is dry today. You use are with the pronoun we, you, and they, and with plural nouns. The example: we are in the same team. You are late again. They are good friends. These people are very busy. All the children are healthy. Are your teeth bright and clean? The sausages are in the pan. The simple present tense. Verbs have different forms called tense. The tense of a verb tells you when the action happens, if it happens regularly, or if it happens often or sometimes or never. You use the simple present tense. The example: we always wash our hands before meals. George sometimes lends me his bicycle. We never cross the road without looking. I often help Dad to wash the car. He buys a newspaper every day. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Most people eat 3 meals a day. More and more people use computers to do their work. When you are talking about facts or saying something you know about a person or thing, you use the simple present tense. The example: Tom likes bananas. Mary enjoys singing. Mom hates cockroaches. Uncle Joe wears glasses. Jenny wants to be a nurse. The earth goes around the sun. The river flows into the sea. The third person singular. You put s at the end of verb when you use the verb with the pronouns he, she, and it, and with singular nouns. The s form the verb is now as the third person singular. The example: he sings well. He likes ice cream. He always takes the biggest piece. The simple past tense. You use the simple past tense to talk about things that happened in the past. The example: dinosaurs lived millions of years ago. I bought a new camera last week. Joe learned to plant a guitar very quickly. We drove to the safari park last week. The giant panda gave birth to a baby last night. Irregular verbs. The simple past form the same verbs doesn't end in ed or d. Such verbs are called irregular verbs. The simple past form of some irregular verbs doesn't change at all. The example: Mom opened the door and let us in. Joe cut his finger yesterday. Was and were. The verb was and were belong to the verb be. Was is the simple past form of am and is. You use was with the pronouns I, he, she, and it, and with singular nouns. The example: Edison was a famous inventor. Beethoven was a German composer. The brontosaurus was a hot creature. Snow White was a beautiful princess. Were is the simple past form of are. You use were with the pronouns you, we, and they, and with plural nouns. The example: the Romans were brave soldiers. Dinosaurs were prehistoric animals. Jack and his mother were very poor. My mom and dad were at the station to meet me. We were the champions last year. They were last in the wheelbarrow race. These fields were once covered with trees. We looked for the ball, but they weren't in the cupboard. Have, has, and had. The verb have and has are used to show possession. You use has with the pronouns he, she, and it, and with singular nouns. The example: he has a lot of stamps. She has long hair. Our apartment has large windows. The eagle has sharp claws. It also has sharp eyes. A guinea pig has no tail. Has it? You use have with the pronouns I, you, we, and they, and with plural nouns. The example: I have a kid brother. You have a stain on your shirt. We have a caring teacher. They have a new car. Monkeys have long tails. Have you any brothers or sisters? I have not any brothers or sisters. Had is the simple past tense of have and has. You use had with I, you, he, she, it, we, and they, and with singular and plural nouns. The example: I had lots of toys when I was small. The trees bears had a house in the forest. Our dog had 3 puppies last week. John and Joe had a quarrel yesterday. Mom had a headache yesterday. We had coffee after dinner. do, does, and did. You use the verb do, does, and did to talk about actions. You use do with the pronouns I, you, we, and they on with plural nouns. You use does with the pronouns he, she, and it, and with singular nouns. The example: Dad does the washing. Mom does the cooking. You do such interesting work. They do true performance every night. Did is the simple past form of do and does. The example: Who did these drawings? You did well in the test. I did badly in my exam. They did the dusting and cleaning. Sally did her hair in front of the mirror. You also use do, does, and did as helping verbs. You join do, does, and did to other verbs to ask questions and to answer them. The example: Do you like cats? Yes, I do. Do you think it's going to rain again? Yes, I do. Does it rain every year? Yes, it does. Does he enjoy painting walls? Yes, he does. Did it snow last night? Yes, it did. Where did you find that shape? Can and could. You use can and could to talk about people's ability to do things. You use can and could with the pronouns I, you, she, he, it, we, and they, and with singular or plural nouns. The example: He can run faster than me. Some birds can't fly. She can't afford such an expensive rings. They can't find their way out of the maze. I'm full. I can't eat any more. Would and should. The verb would is another helping verb. You use would as the past tense of will. The example: He said he would come early. She said she would bring some sandwich. I said I would help Mom with her shopping. I knew you would enjoy New Zealand. The prince said he would only marry a true princess. Should. Should is a helping verb that you use to talk about necessary actions or things that people ought to do. The example: If you are tired, you should go to bed early. You should know how to spell your name by now. We should all drink more water. You should take more exercise. The end. Thank you for following me until now. Thank you so much.